Good evening. This is K4PW, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Mike, you out there?
I am.
You rang?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure you were alive.
Well, I was doing the streaming. I guess I was alive.
I don't see anything.
Well, it's right. I'm watching it on my other screen here. It's right there.
Right there.
I guess you're just having a senior moment, just like I do. Alrighty. This K4PAW net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net, but I said that once already. So, we're on net number, I think it's number 1106, 1106. We're in our 11th year. Where if there's any emergency traffic for any of our nets, please just break in any time, but we prefer you call 911 to make sure that it gets to the right parties. But if you're going to call us, make sure you tell us where you are and what your problem is and how we can help you. Just break in there anytime if it's an emergency. For information on that, you can go to YouTube right now and see our display. It's my display. Yes, it's my display on my Yaesu. Oh, it's not supposed to talk about brand names here. It's on my radio. Yeah, hold on one second. Get rid of that other trash at the bottom of the screen. Let's see, where was I? Oh, yes. You can look at the screen. Go to YouTube, K4PEW at AW. Yeah, just say K4PEW at the in the search block for YouTube, and you'll find it there. It'll show up under the live videos. Also, you can go to 146415.net. Easy to remember that one, I think. Just leave out the decimal in the preceding the .net. And you can see information on Simplex. You can also go to groups.io and see our net schedule, as well as join our group if you'd like to. I say join our group. It's actually just joining an email list, a reminder list, and it's also I think a pretty good distribution site for ham radio interests here all over, as well as here in Middle Tennessee, what's going on and what's not. You can also buy and sell equipment there. Sell more than buy. We don't see a lot of people just saying, hey, I need to buy, but we do have people that put up stuff for sale. So don't hesitate. If you don't know how to put it on there on the group site, just you send it to me and I'll put it up there. Where else was I? Oh, yeah. Or you can send me an email, K4PEW. Oh, by the way, on the group site, you just put in MJSS. That's Mike, Juliet, Sierra, Sierra. That'll get you into the site. Or contact me at K4PEW at ARRL.net. We normally meet at 8 p.m. every Saturday and Wednesday night, as we're doing right now on Wednesday night. And we meet on 146.415 FM, as we've been doing for, well, 1,106 nets, I guess it is. Yeah, 1,106 nets. It's a lot. Can't even believe we did that, man. But purpose of net, just support ham radio in general, but specifically in our Middle Tennessee. A lot of people can hear me. A lot of people can hear each other. We got a lot of great operators here in Middle Tennessee, and possibly and probably in many parts just due to the net and the fact that it's a simplex rather than a repeater net. All right, and we invite everyone to announce for amateur radio events. The biggest event of the week on Sundays is 28.415 upper sideband. There's a tri-mode 10-meter net. It's at 7:30 p.m. on Sunday nights, done by Michael, KM4YRF. And it's a great net because I think it's the only one in the nation, I believe. Maybe another one, but I doubt it. It does 10 meters on 10-meter sideband, 10-meter FM, and then 10-meter C4 FM. So it limits it to the number of operators, obviously, because not everybody has a Yaesu radio that can do 10-meter CF4 FM. So it's a specialized net. It's only for the elite. It's only for elite members, if there were such a thing in ham radio. We're all kind of equal, except in intelligence. Who else? You have any other announcements? Okay, I'm not hearing anything, but is there any... everybody want to remember the Hamfest coming up in August? I'll have to put a reminder on today's blurb again, for the net, but don't forget the Hamfest that's coming up in Lebanon, the Wilson County Amateur Radio Club Hamfest. It ought to be great. It's all indoors in air conditioning, unless you're out there in the sun and in the trunk fest out there. But nothing else, no other announcements? Hey, hold on 1 second. All right, let's try that again. My microphone, I mean, my headphones were messed up.
Hey, Paul, it's Chris, KT4AHT. I've got something.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I'm on an HT, so you may have to relay this. I just wanted to remind everybody that the Wilson County Amateur Radio Club is shifting to twice monthly nets, not every week. So this Thursday we will not have a net, but next Thursday the 15th we'll have an 8 o'clock net.
Okay, that's twice. Do me a favor and send that to me. I know I saw it in the announcement, but I didn't. I should put it in the reminder system. I didn't change it. So if you'd send me that to be sure. They're changing. It's not twice a week as of this moment on the Wilson County nets on their repeaters. So be aware of that. It's only next Thursday. Chase it down. If you're used to doing the nets, it'll be only not this Thursday or the next Thursday.
Not this Thursday, next Thursday the 15th.
Okay, very good. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday for the Wilson County Amateur Radio nets that are on. They're still doing them on both repeaters. Is that correct?
We just have the one repeater. The other one on Tuesday nights is 24 EAO, the emergency operators net.
Oh yeah, that's right. I get those confused. I'm sorry. I should remember that, but I didn't. Yep, I got you. No, that's on the one. Oh man, I even forgot the frequency. What is that? 140. Give it to me again.
146.105.
Very good. 146.105 Thursday nights, and it starts at I don't know 8 o'clock.
Yeah, they're normally at 8 o'clock, but again, not tomorrow night. It's going to be on the 15th. So I put a post up on your the Simplexton.
Okay, very good. I'll have to look at that again. Maybe I did see that. Anyway, I see a lot of traffic there for that and some other things I do. But anyway, not tomorrow. No net tomorrow on the Wilson County Amateur Radio Club repeater on 146, whatever that was. You know which one it is. He's already forgot it. 105, and not this Thursday, but next Thursday, and it'll only be every other week from then on. Anybody have any other announcements? Boy, I sure mucked that up, didn't I? Anyway, thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. Let's see. Any other announcements? Then we're going to jump right in there and start the net. We're starting it from the north. Again, we're number 1,106, with probably at this point, I don't know, 35,000 check-ins. I haven't kept a running count, but I did an average and multiplied it times 6 divided by 3 and added 30,000. It's a good way to plan things. We'll start from the north. We're going to take check-ins for short on time, mobile, or first-time check-ins. All righty. Nothing heard there. Somebody go over and help Mike get sound on, or the picture and sound on his PC. You doing all right, Mike?
Oh, yeah. I just had to reboot.
All righty. Very good. I figured it was something silly. But you had me scared there for a minute.
I got to keep you in line, Paul.
I'm telling you, the older I get, I don't know whether it's just because I've been retired for however long I've been retired, 15 years almost 15 years as of September, I think. I have to think and look at the calendar and remind myself what day it is. And if it's a Saturday or a Wednesday net, depending on, because we change what we do. So I have to look. Anyway, it just kind of cracks me up that I have to think about those things. I think about a lot of things, but that's one of the funny things, right? I don't forget important things. Not that isn't important. Anyway, we're going to start from the north then. Please come now.
WV0NOO.
Very good, Mark. I remembered you.
Yeah, well, I got Alexa set to remind me what day it is, what day of the week and what the date is every morning when I get up to make my coffee.
Yeah, I never forget to make coffee.
No, I don't either. So that's why I use that as my trigger.
Although it's when I was going through difficult times, health-wise, some years ago, back in the around 2000, it was one of the things. It was an interesting way of change when you have health problems. I'd wake up in the morning and I would go, Okay, and you're like, do a self-evaluation. How do I feel, and what do I got to do? You know, it was just the funniest thing. Now you just get up, you know, and now it's like you. I get up when I feel like it, pretty much.
Well, yeah, you won half of the battle when you wake up.
Well, it might be half.
Yeah, maybe more. All right. I don't have anything else other than that, so carry on. I'll listen. WB0 and a well.
Very good. There was Mark. He's up by the beach there by the river, lake, whatever we're calling it these years. I would think of it as a river, but since it's dammed, it is a kind of a lake there. Um, you got to remember, I grew up on the Niagara River, which is a huge river, and they can't put a dam on it. It would just blow it down. Anyway, that was WB0NOO. That's Mark. He's up in northwest Wilson County on the beach. Who else are near the beach? Who else is north?
Katie Ford, Juliet.
Hello, Danny. You doing all right?
Oh yeah.
Anything good going on in your corridor up there?
No, it's kind of quiet. Just been just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the next start.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you're doing more than twiddling your thumbs. Not many people do that. Do you actually twiddle your thumbs, or you just talk about it?
I have a little bit every now and then, mostly in traffic, just to annoy the person in front of me.
I think what we ought to do is wear masks, or scary masks in traffic, so when the people look back to see who's behind them, they see like the Chucky mask.
Oh yeah, that'd work.
So you finished with all your housework? I mean, not housework, but house building work?
Oh no, there's still plenty to do. It's never ending, I think.
It can be if you've got a lot of plans for upgrading, because how old is your house that you have? How old is your home?
Built in '95. Well, the big thing is trying to get ready so I can move my dad in. That's the big thing. There's more things to do, but that's what's got to be done. The things to be able to get him where he can come in and go, with ease.
I got you. Well, that's a good thing. I'm glad you're doing that. Permanent thing, I take it?
Yes. Yeah, it'll be permanent.
Did the whole family vote and give him to you?
No, I'm the only child, so it's either me or my son.
Ah, okay. I didn't know if you had any brothers or sisters. I had it was a toss up in between my brother and me, and he said, "Well, we'll take mom," and I go, "No, not gonna happen. I'm the oldest son. I'm responsible. Besides, you couldn't take care of her." It was just that kind of situation. I said, "Nope."
Oh yeah. No, it's only me and my aunt, and so that's it.
Oh wow. Yeah, being an only child, I was an only child until I was almost 18, and so it was an abrupt change for me. And then I really never got to know my brother until I was about 50 years old.
Oh wow. So he was kind of just like a cousin then.
Yeah, my oldest boy was born in '70, and he was only 4 years older than my brother.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's an odd. It's odd. My wife has a similar situation. She was born in. I'm not going to say. Her oldest brother. Yeah, I don't want to say it on the air. You might be upset with me. Her oldest brother. She has two brothers, and the one is. He's 10 years older. So she like when she was growing up, when she was even 5, he was already, in high school. And so by the time she's 10, he's gone. And he's not interested in hanging around the house with her.
Yeah, I know. That's the way my aunt is. She's 10 years older than me, so we got along good, so that was good.
Yeah, it is. Well, family can be good. You can pick your friends. You can't pick your family. You know the deal.
Right.
No, it's all good. All good. That's one of the problems is that family problems, if they get out of hand, and I've seen it happen, they get ugly. And I don't want that ever to happen.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, very good. Anything else, Danny?
No, that's it. I'll get you on the next one.
Very good. That was Danny. He's in station camp near Possum Town, not near Possum Town, near. I'll think of it in a second. Wait, bear with me. Bear with me. The brain is it's like a pinball machine. I once heard. I can't even think of it. He's near. He's near. He is near. Damn, Cottontown. That's it. Boy, I couldn't bring it to my head there. That's been getting old. Who else is any place north?
November 8th, November Hotel Tango. See you, Carlin.
I already had two in there. Carlin was one of them, and Hayes was the other one who kind of won. How you doing, Hayes?
I won, huh? Well, that ding, ding, ding. I kind of like that.
Yeah, you're the grand prize winner, and like my dad used to say, you get a, what did he say? A chewed up Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, man, I was just messing with the garden. Got a gig coming up next week. No gigs this week, so I'm kind of my trigger finger's getting itchy. I need to get out there playing again, man.
Oh yeah, my wife wanted to know because I told her you were a sax player and she likes saxophone and bands that have instruments like that, and she wanted to know which nights you normally play.
It's normally Saturdays and Sundays at the marina, and that's the most of it. We play a lot of other places too, but that seems to be the bread and butter of it.
Well, what time on Saturdays?
Usually around 6 to 6:30. We go on 6:30 to 10, something like that.
And Sundays is the same?
I meant to say Friday and Saturday, not Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, it's Saturdays. I think the next one is the what is it? What has come up the 16th? I think. Yep.
Oh wow! See, because her nights off. Well, she starts work at 5 o'clock or 5:30, I should say, and so and her days off are Monday. In other words, she comes home in early Sunday morning, and so Sunday night is her first day off, and Monday she's off. So she was hoping you'd have a gigs on Sunday, excuse me.
Yeah, we once in a while if there's like a Cinco de Mayo or some kind of special thing falls on a Sunday, we'll do that now and then. But it has to be a special thing. They just don't usually have bands then,
Yeah, I got you. Well, that's too bad. She'll just have to. Well, I'll take the night off and go up and see you.
Yeah, Roger. That'd be awesome, man. But yeah, I'll keep you just I guess shoot me a landline or whatever if you feel like coming up.
All right, very good. Anything else for the net, Hayes? Your son there tonight?
No, Hayden's with over at his mom's. I've got to take the younger kid to the doctor tomorrow, so not working tomorrow, and I'm just kind of here by myself. Got off work messing the garden. That's about it. But I won't take too long there. Hey, K4PW Paul, nice to hear you. Thanks for running the net. This is N8NHT Hayes in Hendersonville. Back to net, my friend.
Very good. Wait, one quick question. He doesn't have an HT he could check in with, and he's not in location he could do that?
Theoretically, he has an HT. I don't know if you could hear him. I know I can hear him across town. He was in Hendersonville too, so it's a little scratchy, but I can hear him from the HT. That's originally why I had him get his ham license, in case stuff was down, powers were down, or cell phones out. That happened when there was the power out. My phone went out and I couldn't charge it, and I had ham radio, and he is able to get a hold of me through Simplex. But whether you can hear him or not, I don't know. It might have to be a relay.
Oh, maybe. I just thought it'd be neat if he could just check in using his hand, because I can hear handhelds up there.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't know why we don't try that. Next time he's over there, I'll have him try that. And he has a 2-meter HT that I got him as a gift when he passed his technician license, Roger.
Yeah, very good. I don't think you have to say it's a gift when you give your son something. Here, I'm giving it to you, but you owe me $50.
Yeah, he doesn't owe me back for it, but I said if he passed that tech license, he has a bow thing. So, but anyway, hey, Paul, K4PW, N8NHT, I'll let you get back to that, my friend.
Very good. That was Hayes, November 8, November Hotel Tango. He's in Hendersonville. I can hear him on an HT. He knows that. Anyway, Carlin, what's up?
Oh, not much. Just sitting here listening to the net.
Is it starting to rain up there yet? Because it's supposed to rain here.
The rain's coming out of the south, if it does anything. And the chances of rain up here will be less, actually. There's a big old blob down there around New Orleans and stuff, and we're getting kind of little bands of stuff kind of floating up from that coming this way. So we didn't have no rain today at all. In fact, the sun was out a couple of times, and it clouded. It kind of got real cloudy right before dark. But most everything's back down towards New Orleans. great big blob.
Yeah, you probably have heard me ask about weather in the past. I don't check the weather very often because I never made a habit of it. And it's only because what I did for a living in mechanical contracting, which is most of it, a lot of it's inside or outside. I mean, uh, I would. The only reason I needed to check the weather is if we were using a crane, a helicopter, or if there was hurricanes, or you're pouring concrete. Those are the four requirements for checking the weather.
Yeah, there was another signal in there that kind of mixed with you. I'm gonna push for a second and see who it is.
All right, somebody else out there?
Paul, it was me. It was sprinkling here right before the net.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I hadn't been outside, so I didn't in the last couple of days, so I didn't know.
Well, that makes sense. You're all south of me, so you're closer to the big blob.
Yeah, I know. But you don't need to talk about Mike that way. Very good. Anything else from that, Colin?
Guess not. I can't think of anything right now, so I don't know. Hope everybody's doing okay. Well, I guess I'll just hush up and turn it back over to you, Rick, to get some more check-in. So with that said, KD4VW turning it back over to Paul Net Control.
Very good. That was Carlin, and it is Carlin, Kilo Delta 4 Victor Uniform Whiskey, and he's in, man, I'm going to Angeltown, Bethpage area. Who else is north?
Kilo, November 4, Echo Romeo, India.
Man, I feel like your station's just across the street. You know that?
Well, it is, but it's a long street.
Yeah, it's very wide, too. How you doing there, Eric?
I'm doing great. I was messing around with my the J2 ATOS 120 antenna, and I decided, it's got to be the darn cable. So I ordered a different cable and a different kind of mag mount for it. I had to modify a quad magnet one, but it works. So I was really happy about that. I put it in, and boom, it started receiving stuff again. So happy about that.
Why in the world would it have a bad cable? I don't get that.
I don't get it either. There was one cable that had like a little nick in it, but I don't know if it wasn't just the right type of cable. I was looking, and they have certain cables that have different bandwidth or something on it, so maybe it wasn't set up to do that band. I don't know.
Well,
Comments?
hey, go ahead there, Carl.
Eric,
Yeah, go ahead.
you're using that antenna with a mag mount?
Yes, I am. Believe it or not, there's a quad mag mount that once it hits the top of your car, you got to get a crowbar to get it off of there.
Well, usually the problem with those screwdriver antennas, because I've got three of them. I've got two 100s and the 128. And if you don't get that antenna grounded right there at the base, where that chrome base is at, you usually have a whole lot of problems with that antenna.
Correct. So that's why before I did it, I was told that I ran additional ground wire. So I have an additional ground wire on the mount that runs to a ground on the body. And I grounded the radio to the same connector. And it tunes okay. It was just the other cable I had wasn't receiving anything. It was just like, it was like 1/10 of the receive capabilities. I replaced the cable, and it's working great.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you did run a counterposed ground off the bottom of that antenna over, and you're strictly using the magnet for holding it to the foot on the car. So, all right. Well, I'll set up, turn it back over to you there. I think you'll find you'll have real good fun with that thing. When I had mine hooked up in the truck and stuff, it worked real good. Matter of fact, I've got one set up here in the house, in the other room in there that I've been using down on 10 meters, 11 meters, and elsewhere, and works great.
Awesome, glad to hear. Yeah, I'm really happy. I was bummed when it wasn't working, but I'm definitely happy now it's working. I was doing some 11 meter in the truck today, and while I was commuting, it's great to hear, some of the disgruntled drivers out there. Good time.
Okay, well, I'll hush up, let y'all get back together. Katie, for me.
Yeah, all right, very good. Yeah, no, that was what we were talking. Eric and I had talked about that. But that cable, the one that came with mine when I bought it, oh man, it's a long time ago now. But it came with that. I forget the number, the that cable. You know, it's the real skinny one. I forget what the number is, but you know what it's marked as. But it's a really fine cable. It's just about the size of a thick pencil lead.
Yeah, I think it was RG8 or something like that. That's I think what it was saying. And it didn't come with a cable. You know, when I got it, it was just the antenna, and I had to get a different mount. And I ordered that quad magnet mount, but it came with a MNO or something like that connector. It was a different one. And so, anyways, but I ordered the whole Comet cable, modified the mount, and it is awesome.
Oh yeah, that's why I was shocked when you said it wasn't doing very well, because I had a good time with that thing, and I'm sure I think Carlin did too. That one, it's really good for between 40 and 6.
Yeah, cool. Well, looking forward to trying it out on some other bands, but it was working great on 11 today.
Oh yeah, and plus if you got the splitter, I'll call it for the sake of a better word, it'll do 2 and 70 just fine too.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that. I got it hooked up to the DX10, FTDX10 in the truck, and it works well.
Cool. Well, very good. Anything else, Eric?
That's it. Back to you. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, that was Eric in Goodlettsville. Who else is Big Signal, by the way? Who else is north? Over the west.
KG4 ILP.
I got all night, man. I would have just sat here.
I couldn't find the right microphone. I got 3 of them here at my feet.
I'm with you. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Been sitting here riding this chair all day reading.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. I was surprised Greg didn't jump in there. He just didn't want to. He was taking the age before beauty thing, you know.
Well, I got the age on him, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm confident of that.
You doing all right?
Oh yeah, not doing fine. Just getting older and crankier and creakier.
Yeah, the other thing you left out was you're able to take a nap anytime you want to.
Even when I don't want to.
That's right. Yeah, I've been retired 10 years, so it's like I'm starting to get the groove now.
Yeah, well, I was able to, good and bad. I was able to retire early, and I still to some degree miss working, being productive, and it's a neat thing to be productive.
That's true, and I miss some of the people I used to work with also.
Oh yeah, and it's funny when you learn though in business, even though you have real good relationships with people, and you think of them as your friends, but it's not really a friend. It's a good acquaintance, and you might walk away from your whole life in business and having just a couple of people who are actually friends.
Well, that's true. A lot of them don't even know their last name.
Well, I'm that way with a lot of hams. I really am. Because I know their call, I know their first name, and I rarely look them up because I know who they are. I think I told this story. Robin says, no, I was talking to Mark. No, he gave me Mark's last name. I went, who? He goes, Mark. I go, Mark who? And he gave me his call. I go, oh, that Mark.
Looks like who's on first.
Yeah, I had no idea. It was just funny to me that, in ham radio, I remember when I first got into it, and there was a guy who'd been ham since like 1960 when he was 10 years old. And he sees me as a good opportunity to expand my knowledge because I didn't know anything. And he's talking about all these hams in the area, and he's labeling off all these ham calls, people's calls. And I'm like, how in hell does he remember all that?
Well, you just do.
No, you do after a while. You're right. You do. It becomes that person's name.
Well, thanks for doing that, Paul. I'll let somebody else check in, and I'll see you on the next one, KG4 ILB.
Very good. That's Jack, and he's in Donaldson, which is in Nashville, Davidson County. I think that's what they call it. It's a metropolitan county. Who else is with higher taxes? Who else is west? Nobody else west? Wow. Nobody else west. Man, they're going to lose this contest. All right, we're going down to the south.
KS4KFQ.
Hello, Mr. Tony. You doing well?
I'm trying to.
Yeah. You contacted me on Facebook, I think, Messenger today. And I answered, but I didn't get back to the PC, so I don't know if you said anything.
No, I just said howdy.
Oh, okay. Or you must have been bored again.
I was bored, yes.
I'm the boredom filler.
No, we had the
5-year-old. Well, I mean, you probably felt the rumble in the force. We had our 5-year-old granddaughter at the house.
Oh boy. Well, that's great. I mean, it's fun. I wish I had my granddaughter or any of my grandkids here in this area, but they're not.
I have one available to loan out.
You offer me some money, I might consider it.
I ain't got that much money.
You say she's 5 now?
Yeah, she starts college next week.
Well, it's funny. Does she do any work on PCs or laptops or tablets or phones?
No, but she'll be happy to tell you how to do it.
Oh, she doesn't have one?
I'm sure she does somewhere out it. She doesn't have one here.
Oh, I guess. It's amazing to me that what has happened with a transformation of society in my lifetime is that, I went like you're no different. You grow up with two TV stations and nothing but AM radio, and now we have access to every imaginable kind of communication on the planet.
And they still can't tell time with a clock that has hands on it.
Yeah, I believe that. Sure. They needed digital times given to them. That's interesting, though. You think that's still true?
I know it is.
Okay. Okay, that's kind of odd, really. Anything else good going on?
No, we got a star party Saturday night at Shelby Bottoms. Everybody come out. And then we have another star party coming up the very next Saturday night out at War Trace. So everybody come out to that one. And then we have another star party coming up the last Saturday of the month out at Montgomery Bell. So everybody come out to that one.
Yeah, I was thinking about your star parties because when we were overseas, they still used the sextant then for navigation. We didn't have GPS or any of that crap. And I sound like an old fart here. And we had to be able to identify. And I helped it. And I wasn't part of the sextant users, and I wasn't part of that group that did that navigation. But I was on the bridge wing when they did that, and I would help them locate. Especially at night, they'd come up at twilight, and you'd look for the brightest star that first appeared, and that's the one they could recognize.
The quartermasters.
The sextant guys, they do have standards.
Oh yeah, well Hayes, I'm with you. It's quartermasters, but most people don't. If they know nothing about the Navy, they think a quartermaster is a guy who issues uniforms and tools.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, you got people waiting. KF4, KFQ.
Yeah, very good. That was Tony, KF4, KFQ in Smyrna. Who else with his? He's 5-year-old wrestling. Who else is west and south?
KG4 NTL.
Okay, hold on. I had 2 in there, but I think I heard. Who did I hear in there? I heard somebody in Murfreesboro. Who was that?
KG4 NTL, Mr. Larry.
Yeah, how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great. How you doing, Paul?
I haven't heard from you in a little bit. You must be busy. You getting real busy, are you?
Yeah, staying pretty busy. Driving a school bus all day. You understand? Staying pretty busy. School will be out. We got 14 more days and it'll be out for the summer.
Oh, is it really that? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's May. I forgot about that. Yeah, I get confused. I grew up in a school system that we went through the 3rd week in June. It was like different. We went through June. You go through May. We started in September. You guys start in August, I think.
Yep.
Anything else good going on?
Yeah, we start the 1st of August.
Right. Anything else good for the net tonight? Hello.
I'm here, Paul. My radio cut off on me.
Oh, okay, I wondered what happened there. I thought it was some radio or microphone issue. But everything else going good for you?
Everything going great. I'm planning on coming over to the breakfast Saturday morning. Nothing's gonna happen.
Well, that'd be great. Do me a favor. I wrote down your call around. It is KQ4 NTL, or did I have that wrong?
Kilo Golf 4 November Tango Foxtrot.
Oh, golf. That's why I had it wrong. My brain said it was a Q, and I was wrong. But everything else going good for you?
Everything's going great. So I'm going to get out of here, Paul. I know some more people want to check in, so I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you Saturday. 73, KG4, NTL.
Very good. That's Kilo Golf 4, November Tango Lima. And hold on one second, got a problem. I'll get there. I'll still get there. Anyway, that was KQ4NTL, and he's in Murfreesboro. Who else is South? I'm guessing that's Larry because I can't understand a word, but I'm just guessing it is. Is that Larry?
Yes, it is.
Ah, very good. Sorry about that, Larry. You're really rough to me tonight. Must be a storm coming in because normally you're a little better than that, where I can even recognize your voice, but I couldn't even hear your voice. Anyway, that's Larry, KN4 or KE4, excuse me, SYV in Rockville. Appreciate you being there, Larry. Of course, Larry does the Saturday night, 8:15 p.m. D-StarNet on 146,460. Be there, or if you don't have D-Star, I guess you can't be there. Who else is South?
KD4C.
Hey, there you are. I was wondering where you were coming in there.
Yeah, I've been in and out, and I'm still out.
You're still out. You can't be out on the porch.
Maybe.
Very good. You doing okay?
Yeah. KD4C.
Very good. That's Greg. He is in Antioch and in a rush to go somewhere. That's Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo. Who else is South? Or East?
KM4YRF.
Very good. That's Michael. He's in here in Mount Juliet.
Well, I don't reckon I have anything else worth sharing for the net, so I'll say back to control fall. Thank you for doing what you do.
I was in your neighborhood yesterday. We went and sat out and had a light dinner or lunch dinner over there at Panera. And there was one other person maybe on the patio. It was just such a nice afternoon, early evening, I should say. And it was funny. There was some kids there. They were on scooters, not the powered ones, not scooters. I think that's what you call them. Just the two-wheel things you have to push yourself. And what was funny was they spoke a little bit of English, well, don't get me wrong, and they also were speaking Arabic. And I said, oh man, my wife said, where would they live? I said, I'm sure they live in the apartments up there behind, or one of the houses up here behind Providence, because they wouldn't go very far.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you're probably right about that.
Oh no, they were nice kids. They weren't misbehaving or anything. It was just interesting to hear somebody speaking Arabic, a kid, for instance, speaking Arabic. But they were mixing it up. I guess maybe one of them might not be Arabic. I don't really know.
Well, in this day and time, it's really hard to tell.
No, you're right. No, it is. We have a lot of people here. Not that I'm so used to Arabic. I did a couple of tours in the Middle East, so I kind of recognize. Usually, I can recognize that it's Arabic or that Farsi language, but that's about as far as it goes.
Well, at least you know more than I do.
Well, I've told you, man. I know less about more things than just about anybody.
I believe it, Paul. Back to net control. Go ahead and see how many more you get.
All right. Well, if I can't get enough, I'll make them up. When we do the report, we'll have like 80 in here. That was Michael, KM4YRF. He's here in Mount Juliet over there behind Providence, a couple thousand yards from the dumpster. Who else is east? Man, is that it from east? Man, we are really hurting here tonight. We're going to get about 12. I don't even count them. Nobody else east or anywhere?
KE4TWI.
Okay, see, now it's up to you. You're going to have to check in like 8 times to make up the numbers here, Wes.
Yeah, I've been listening since the first, but I've got a soldering gun here on the bench and been fixing some things. Everything's good here in Possum Town. I got tonight, did some tower work, did some coax work last night, so didn't get any rain. Very thankful. KE4TWI.
Hey, you know how I know I'm good at soldering?
How's that?
I don't burn myself.
Well, that's true.
I have on occasion burned my. It's easy to make those mistakes if you're busy and concentrating on things, and you accidentally go over and grab the iron, and you grab the wrong end.
Don't grab the gun for sure. All right. What are you listening? KE4TW.
I'm not sure there's going to be much to listen to. That was Wes, Kilo Echo 4 Tango Whiskey India, and he's over in North. He's in Possum Town. Who else is any place, anywhere? All righty, we are. Well, I lost my stuff here, but where am I? Don't know where it went. You think I'd remember where I put stuff just sitting here in one place? Anybody else? You know what you want to check in? Please come now. Wow. Well, I'm gonna have a hard time doing my rundown because I don't have my notes in front of me and I don't know what I do with it. I just had it in my hands a few minutes ago, I thought. Or is that? No, don't have it. I don't know what I do with it. Anyway, we are looking for lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers. And those are the last one. And that would be preppers. Yeah. Anybody else want to check in? Please come in. Wow, a whopping 13. Wow. We said no. We didn't say it. We've had less than that. We've had 12. So we didn't beat the low record yet. All right, we're going to go over to which we'll probably get about 5 here on 446-415. We'll see you there. It's K4PW. Nobody complain. All righty, that's where we're going to be. 446-415 FM. We'll see you there.
Is in conjunction.
This is Kilo 4 Pop back with you, the Mount Juliet Simple Radio Net here on 1-4. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure it was putting out the right amount of power. Sorry about that. I heard you, Danny. You doing all right?
Oh, yeah.
Very good. There's Danny, KD4GON, and he's up there in Station Camp. Who else is there out there? There was a double, Jack 1, Kilo Delta 4, Kilo Golf 4, excuse me, India Lima Victor. Who else? Anybody else?
KM4, YRF.
Okay, I'm going to count each of you as 2 or 3. All right, that was Mike. Came for YRF here. Who else?
Greg was there as well.
Greg, you there? He's not breaking my squells. He must be on an HE or something. All right, Greg, 84 CVE. Who else? Any place anywhere?
You doubled again, WB0N.
All right, we got you in there, Mark. Who was I doubling with?
Greg, couldn't hear him. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I can't tell either because I can't hear him. Mike can hear him. I got you in there, Greg. Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Ragu. Anybody else?
Kilo November 4, Echo Romeo, India.
Very good. I got Eric there, but I also had Wes. I've got KN4 ER. He's in good. Let's go. Eric, and I heard Wes in there. KE4 TWR. I heard you that time, Wes. What I heard you. This is Paul. What did he say? Okay, we got KE4 TWI. Well, anybody else in there on 70 centimeters?
Kept calling in.
All righty, checking them in. Mental health unit, KD4 VUW. Who else? Got anybody else? Anybody hearing anybody else? I usually can hear Carlin on 70 centimeters. Usually. Who was that?
Greg, he can hear you. Paul, you hearing Greg?
I think he broke squelch last time. We were just responding to him just a second ago.
Yeah, okay. We got you on the log. Yeah.
What was he joking about?
He was asking if you were on the right antenna.
Yeah, his right antenna is his handheld. Very good. We did a Greg in there. Of course, I only have one antenna. It is funny though. I don't have. It doesn't. You'd think it'd be on my output though. It looks like I don't have very much output. I have it set for 50 watts. That's very strange. It looks like it's got, it's nothing. It looks like it only looks like, on the power out meter, it looks like I got 7 watts. But that would know on my receive now. All right, anybody else, please come down on 70 centimeters. All right, we're going over 28.45, and we'll get announced on the other frequency. It'd be helpful.
Will, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, Wes. Usually. We're going over 28.415, 28.415.
PE4TWI.
Got you there solid, Wes.
Okay, you're really weak there, Paul, really weak. PE4TWI.
It feels like my output's going down, because I can see it on the screen. It's, down to, in that power out, it looks like about 7 watts.
All right, this is a new antenna. I'm going to stick over for a minute. KE4TWI.
But we're going to 28.415. So see you there, K4BW. All right, it's K4PW looking for check-in at 28.415 from any place, anywhere. Please come now. All right, we got Mark in there, B0NOO. Who's the other part? All righty, we got Danny, Kilo 4, Golf Oscar November, and Station Camp. Who else is this? Anywhere?
KM4YRF.
There you go. Michael, KM4YRF here in Mount Juliet. Anybody else?
KG4ILV.
KG4ILV, and the same from Jack. Who else? All right, Kilo 4, Charlie, Victor Echo. We got Cud in Antioch. Who else?
KN4ERI.
KN4ERI. Very good. So good. Same else.
Kilo 8, Hotel. Kilo 8, Hotel.
Oh, fantastic. Very good tonight. We're here. My name is Paul, and I'm K4BW. I'm here in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, 11 miles east of Nashville.
Very nice weekend. Nice to see a little bit of activity this afternoon.
Yeah, we're here on every Wednesday and Saturday night on 28.415.
What for you again?
Well, very good. What's the first name? Ah, very good. Well, you're doing a good job. And you're where again?
I'm in Michigan, which is only on the lakefront, and we're west of Red Rapids.
Oh, awesome. Well, very good. You've got a decent signal here for 10 meters tonight. Oh, very good. Well, I'm doing 100 watts as well on the same radio. Not yours, but mine, the 991A.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I got all the since November, and studying my general at the moment, so glad to get that together.
Oh, yeah. No, it's very good. I'm glad to hear you again. And, you've learned already. There's much to learn.
Yeah, for sure. I decided to know the local club, and this is my first AHF radio, so far with us. It seems like good work for us.
Oh, yeah. Done a good job. We've got several people here in this area with that 991. They're all happy about it.
I know YouTube's coming out with a new FTX1 or whatever it is, the renewable display that turns into a QFE radio. That's pretty interesting too, about 1800 bucks, like that's good football.
Yeah, it does. What's interesting was one of my first radios was an 857, and it has a removable face on it. And I use that in my car. I still have it. It's sitting in front of me. I've had it for 15 years. It sold originally for about around 900 bucks, I think. And it's still, if you look at eBay at the 857, it's still selling for somewhere between $600 and $900.
I think I heard people talk about that one. Is that L-band radio as well?
That's right. It's a check in the box, similar to the 991A.
Yeah, one guy, my brother has one, and he really loves it a lot. I'd like to get one too, but yeah, I could reason their whole family is there's something to replace it.
Well, really, it's one of the neatest little radios out there. I mean, it's that I know of now. I may be mistaken, but I put it marketed as the smallest all-band 100-watt radio, for all-band, all-mode on the marketplace. Well, you started fading on me there, so I'm not going to do this. Good meeting you. This K4BW, talking to Kilo 8 Foxtrot Sierra Hotel with Regent Tech, moving on up General. So, good night. Yeah, very good. Anybody else out there? Man, oh man, talk about a lollygagger. Holy crap, we for that. Who's in? Go Toronto. Anybody, anything else you got going on? It can't be too long. We've already been through about 10 contacts on 10 meters. Yeah, really good. That was who is that? That is Scott in Love Kilo 1 Sierra Papa Delta. Is there anybody else out there? One more time, the Mexico Quebec station. Very good. And you're located in Canada, I take it? You're located in Canada, I take it? Ah, okay, very good. I'm originally from Niagara Falls, New York, and I got half of my road is in Ontario.
Oh, very good. Well, you're putting in your 5 and 9 today.
Oh, very good. You're close to that here. I got a good copy.
Okay, what was the call for?
Sure, it's Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey. And I'm wondering if anybody locally, we're on a net here, and so I'm wondering if anybody else wants to get a Kilo for Ontario, or Echo 3, Mike, Quebec. No, Papa Echo Whiskey. Papa Echo Whiskey. Well, very good. What's the first name there? All right, very good. Thank you, Mike, Tom. You're doing a real good job. And you said, what town is that? Is it near Hamilton? Is that what you're saying? I can tell. I can smell the steel plants there. Oh, boy. You guys will still do well. Oh, wow, that's great. And you're located where? Very good. Where are you located? Oh, very good. So I give you a hint. My great aunt and my grandmother was born and raised in a place called Grassy. I don't know if you know where that is. It's south of Hamilton, down south of Grimsby.
Yeah, I know where it is. If we have a ham up there, it's he's south. He's up there in Grassy. The old QQQ repeater at one point.
Oh, very good. Yeah, it's I have a whole bunch of family that's buried up there in, oh gosh, I forgot the name of the place. It's not Grassy. It's the, oh, bear with me for a second. It's the, oh man, it's escaping me for a moment, but you know where. I'm sure you know where it is.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
It's a nice area there. In fact, one of my second cousins lives right on Lake Ontario on the west end there. Yeah, very good. Good to hear from you guys. Good to hear from you, Tom. Good to hear from you, Mark. Nice to hear some people from Canada. K4 PEW. Very good. You guys have a good night. Anybody else, please come out. Yeah, very good. Good to be there, Mark. Anybody else? I don't know how many. Mike, will you copy those?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. You could have jumped in there. Got you a two card.
Well, I got 50 contacts from Canada, so I'm not looking for anyone.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm one of the few people. I get a few. I mean, but when people talk about Canada, I spend so much time there, I feel like I'm from there.
I hear that.
Anyway, no, just Canada. Southern Ontario. We got to be clear about that. It's like talking about Tennessee. All you've ever seen is East Tennessee, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
We're going to be coming in tonight. All right, we're going over to 223-415, and I'm going to close down the, what do you call it, feed. So we'll see you there. K4PW. 223-415.